Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, so Trump is president. Trump Trump is president again, and just wanted to talk. Trump is president again, and just wanted to talk. Trump is president, and Biden pardoned a lot of people. That's right, he did. He sure did. Yeah, well, I came out with a video earlier today. I think it was on X. I recorded a video also on X. I was talking about how problems are for poor people. What's up, crypto mining turtle? Problems are just for poor people, because all last year, anytime I had a problem like, oh well, I don't like the way the government's doing things, or you know, you name it, they just say you're poor, you must be poor. And because I secretly was poor, not that I told them, but that's, I didn't have a response. I didn't have a response when they said you're poor. I mean, I guess my response could be, yeah, so what? But there's also the mentality of, well, wait a second. Do these rich people have these problems? Because I tell you what, they don't seem to have these problems. Rich people don't seem to have any problems. So all the rich people do is tell me to just make more money, right? I wouldn't have any trouble with the law if I had a really expensive lawyer. I wouldn't have any trouble affording things. I wouldn't sound poor asking for affordability if I was just rich. See, rich people, there's just so many things they don't have to worry about, right? Why worry about a government when you're so rich you can live in any country? See, that's what these guys talk about. And that's what I was wrong. I was wrong. See, nobody else admits when they're wrong, and I admit I was wrong. I was going down a bad path that just wasn't gonna make me any money, right? And a lot of the problems, 99% of the problems that you hear everybody talk about, they can be solved with money. It's actually raining now. It's raining a little harder than it was before. It's kind of been raining all day, but I've just been sitting in it, sitting in the rain. But now it's raining a little too much. Hopefully it goes away. For those of you that are not into Bitcoin, well, this video is for you. Or at least what I'm about to start talking about right this second. Bitcoin is really important. Bitcoin is the answer Roger even has Bitcoin. What you want is Bitcoin. And I'm gonna help you get it, right? I'm gonna help you get it. Now there's been an app that a lot of people have used. It's called Coinbase, right? That app sucks, right? Now it didn't suck before because there weren't that many options before. But now that there are just way better options, Coinbase just sucks, and I don't recommend it. Okay? But don't worry. I'm here to help. For those of you that don't know how to get into a wallet or have questions, you let me know, and I'm going to help you out. I'm getting rained on. The thing is that I don't want to leave work because then I don't get paid. But I can only sit out in the rain so long. They don't blame me for stopping work when it rains. But the problem is that I just need the money. But I can't just sit out in the rain. See how hard I work, y'all? I sit in the rain. It's not raining that terrible. So we'll see how long I sit here. Hopefully it just doesn't rain worse. But we're going to keep promoting buying Bitcoin and only Bitcoin. And if you guys need any help, you let me know. We're here to make a lot of money this year, and we're going to do it together. And then what we do with all of our wealth, well, I guess we can discuss all these issues once we're all rich. See, it's kind of a waste of time for a lot of poor people to discuss problems, right? Poor people discussing problems. What a waste of time. What's better than Coinbase? Oh man, Roger, I like the Phantom wallet. That was going to be my first answer. So I'm just transitioning everything over to actually Cash App, because I mean all I have is Bitcoin anyway, and Cash App has a Bitcoin section. So, and I can withdraw from Cash App with no waiting time. Coinbase, there's like this pending nonsense. So what exchange is good though? What exchange? Well, I'm using Phantom with Dex Screener. So if I was interested in any coin, I look up the coin on Dex Screener. But like I said, I'm only getting Bitcoin anyway, so what's there to look up? You know, you gotta stick to Bitcoin, but if you were to look up a coin, look it up on Dex Screener and then buy it with your Phantom wallet. Buy it with your Phantom wallet. I don't even need an exchange anymore. I don't need an exchange because all I do is buy Bitcoin. I don't need any of these other coins. But all right. I'm sitting underneath this tree, hoping that it helps keep some of the raindrops off of me. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I don't know the lyrics. Bro, I need like an umbrella. Hey, someone buy me an umbrella, a Bitcoin umbrella. That'd be so cool. So specifically a Bitcoin umbrella with a big ass Bitcoin B on it, like an orange Bitcoin umbrella, you know. So it's rainy season here in South Florida, and I need an umbrella so I don't have to worry about sitting here in the rain. So someone send me a Bitcoin umbrella. Would be very based. Bro, Phantom is a plugin for web browsers. There's Jupiter. There's the Jupiter app. Listen, that's why I told you all my Bitcoin is on Cash App. All my Bitcoin is on Cash App, and there's not even a key. I don't even have a seed phrase for it. That's why I'm ready to just take it off a Cash App and put it on hardware. That's right. So, like I said, when I get paid next, I'm going to get the cold card. And then I'm going to just take it all from my Cash App and put it on the cold card and really never have to look up at it again. Well, right now I have no crypto and no Bitcoin on Phantom at all. I was just answering your question. You said, what do I like better? What do I like better, Coinbase or something else? And I said, I like the user interface to Phantom. The user interface to Phantom is basically just like MetaMask, but MetaMask is like really old looking and it's hard to look stuff up. Like I can go on Deck Screener. I can go on Deck Screener and then go right to Phantom Wallet, and it's really user friendly. Like the user interface is really easy. But like Destiny Donut says, when is Penguin? I don't know about those Pengu stuff. I'm not into that. I've heard of it, but I'm not into it. I'm basically a Bitcoin maxi right now. 99.9% of my stuff is in Bitcoin, and the 0.1% that is not, it was just staked, and so I'm waiting for it to be unstaked. Then I'm going to sell it and then put it into Bitcoin. Right? Have I seen Chef? No. Stop. I'm not going to watch Chef. But yeah, right now I've got 99.9% Bitcoin. The 0.1% that's left is staked, and the time to unstake it has taken a month, which is retarded. So I blame Coinbase. So I guess they're, but it's nothing to really worry about. What is it, $50? I have $50 of non-Bitcoin crypto. That's all I have. All I have is $50 worth of non-Bitcoin crypto. So all I'm going to do is wait. It's about one more week. I have to wait a whole nother week for that crypto to be unstaked, and then I'm going to sell it for Bitcoin, and then I'm going to put all of my Bitcoin 100% into a hardware wallet, and that's it. Super simple. For those of you that don't know how to get Bitcoin, right now, I suggest using my link. Of course, that way I get $20. I won't lie to you. So if you want to buy Bitcoin, ask me for my link. I'll give you my link. I'll split the $20 with you. You get $10, I get $10 extra. And then eventually you buy yourself a hardware wallet and take your Bitcoin offline. right? So that way they can never get it. Right, so for those of you that are just now tuning in, that's right, I'm a Fortnite professional. I have over $1 trillion in Fortnite earnings. I can full box you in light speed. But beyond that, I like Bitcoin. And what are we going to do with our Bitcoin? Well, we're going to hold it. That's right, we're going to hold it, and the price is going to continue to go up. Now, for those of you that think Bitcoin is just something to gamble, am I buying the expensive cold wallet or the cheaper one? I don't know. I'll just look at it when I get paid. I like the one that looks like a calculator. I like the cold kite card, whatever it is. Probably that one. And they have this case. Actually, they sell a bundle with the SD cards. That's probably the one I'm going to get. They sell this bundle with the SD cards. So, I mean, I'll probably just get that one. It doesn't look the coolest as some of the other cases that they have, but, you know, you're just getting it for the hardware, not the cool case. And if you get the cool case one, it does not come with the SD cards. So, why did I leave the Fortnite party? I didn't. I'm still a part of the Fortnite party. I'm a Fortnite supremacist. I believe that Fortnite is the number one game, better than every other game, better than Call of Duty. Fortnite is the best game. I'm a Fortnite supremacist. I'm a Fortnite supremacist. Actually, that's a great title. I am the Fortnite supremacist. It's the best game. You can make any game on there. There's first-person shooters on there. There's horror games on there. You can make any kind of game through Fortnite's Unreal Engine. All the Fortnite haters out there, they're just jealous. They're just jealous that Fortnite is number one. But anyway, Bitcoin is also number one. Bitcoin is also number one. Make sure to get yourself $100 of Bitcoin today. And just as I was talking about, the difference between Bitcoin and all of these other cryptos is that Bitcoin is based on time. So I actually spent time learning about Bitcoin, right? And I learned that it's not just some gambling Chuck E. Cheese token, okay? Bitcoin is special. Bitcoin is made by time, right? So what a lot of people, including myself, thought about Bitcoin, comparing Bitcoin to all these crypto coins, is that people thought that if you just bought a lot of Bitcoin, the price would go up. And that's kind of true. Bitcoin is released over time. So no matter how much you buy, there's still some that have not been released yet. And what makes it even more special than it being released over time rather than it being just released to whoever can buy it? Well, I'll give you another reason. The more people that buy Bitcoin, the harder the program becomes for the unreleased Bitcoin to be released, making it even more special. So let me just make sure that that you understand those two incredible financial benefits. Okay, first, compared to the dollar or any of these other currencies or cryptos, Any of these other currencies and cryptos, even the dollar, you can print a ton of it. And there's nothing about time, right? So you can print a bunch of dollars. You can buy a bunch of Solana. You can buy a lot of Fartcoin. You can buy a lot of these coins, right? Now, you can buy a lot of Bitcoin. However, as I said, the difference between Bitcoin and all of these other currencies, including the dollar, is that you can't buy all of it right now, right? And the Bitcoin that is not released yet, the more we buy into Bitcoin now, the harder that unreleased Bitcoin will be to get released, right? So if we all just bought into Bitcoin right now, it would make those unreleased Bitcoins harder to buy, right? So that's what makes it so special compared to the dollar. So if we just print the dollar a lot, well, I mean, shoot, we could just print some more later, you know. It's not like the dollar is based on time. And it's not like if we were to print a lot of dollars now, that would have some sort of effect on unreleased printed dollars in the future. Long story short, the dollar is completely a bad idea. The dollar is a bad idea because you can print and print and print the dollar, okay? And there's no, like, when I use the word unreleased dollar, well, it's not like they have that somewhere, you know? They're just going to print dollars when they need more dollars, right? And that's actually going to just make the value of the dollar less because now there's more of the dollars on the market, right? So what have you kind of made more difficult? And that's what I love about Bitcoin, is that the more people try to buy into Bitcoin, the harder it becomes, right? So if you just printed a bunch of dollars, right, the less valuable it becomes. Whereas Bitcoin, right now, there's about 19 million Bitcoin, according to what I know, 19 million, but there's 21 million available. So that last 2 million Bitcoin, those are going to be harder and harder to get released the more we buy into Bitcoin now, because Bitcoin is based on time. So the more we buy into it, the harder those unreleased Bitcoin are going to be getting released. That's what makes it so special. I'm going to answer some Christian, where did you get your crazy look, edgy, dark, and twisted energy from? Chef perhaps? No? Let's see. Yes, I understand the whole miners doing math part. I do understand that. But like I said, the hash rate. So for those that don't understand what I'm about to talk about, there's a word called hash rate. And this hash rate is, like I talked about, unreleased Bitcoin. So right now there's unreleased Bitcoin, and there are computers that are using energy to help release those Bitcoin. But the problems that those computers have to solve to get that Bitcoin to release, those problems get more difficult the more people buy Bitcoin, is what I've been told to believe. So let me rephrase that even one more time. So the hash rate, or the difficulty, they call it a hash rate, but the difficulty to mine those unreleased Bitcoin is more difficult the more people buy into Bitcoin, which makes it the best currency. Whereas all these other currencies, all these other cryptos even, all of the money is already released, right? It's already out there, right? And what's worse is that they're just going to continue printing more of it, right? So let alone is there some, at least with Bitcoin, there's an unreleased supply. With the dollar, it's a ever printed more and more supply, just diluting the value of it. And it's not based on time. Bitcoin's based on time. For those of you that have any questions at all, you just ask me. When will I give up? Probably not, man. I really do think Bitcoin is the answer. I've been promoting Bitcoin for 10 years. I was just a retard who sold. I shouldn't have sold. All the friends I had at the time told me Bitcoin was a scam. And I knew when I originally put my money into Bitcoin that I said, no, out of all things, this is not a scam. This is the one thing that's not a scam. And I had barely known anything about it. I just, from my instincts and kind of the things that I was learning about it 10 years ago, I was like, Bitcoin is definitely the answer. And, but then everybody at the time said, no, you're retarded. And I said, I know I'm retarded. And they're like, well, then sell your Bitcoin. And I'm like, okay. And what did I do with my money? Waste it. Not this time. Not this time. We're just putting it all into Bitcoin. And all these people that I know that say they're so much smarter than me, that don't have any Bitcoin, I feel sorry for them. I genuinely do, because I've tried to tell them multiple times, please buy Bitcoin. They're like, no. They actually still tell me, like this week, they told me, no, I'm not going to get into Bitcoin. I'm going to keep my money in the bank. And I'm like, okay, man, I don't know. How many more times am I going to tell you? Am I going to tell them when it hits $1 million? When Bitcoin is $1 million, am I still going to tell them to buy into it? Sure. But yeah, you guys, did you guys know that the regular Xbox, it outperforms the PS5 Pro? That's crazy. I just saw that. I'm sitting here thinking those PS5 Pros look pretty cool compared to the PS5. But then you're like, well, wait. Look at these Xbox tests. Xbox is killing the PS5 Pro. Isn't that crazy? And Trump is president. Trump is president. It's going crazy out there. Make sure to add me on X. Add me on Fortnite. I'm a Fortnite supremacist. Add me on X. What's up?